Hello, Cancer. We're going to do a reading today for Cancer. So this could be sun or moon, rising. And what we're going to do here is try to see what's going on in your life. Try to get some details if anything crazy is going on. We're going to try to get some details. What's going on in your life? Yeah, here we go. All right, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors of the Most High, if you would please step in at this here and now moment. Okay, Cancer, already popping out as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the Four of Swords. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right. What else does Cancer need to know? I keep looking down. I'm seeing a rabbit, but it's not actually a rabbit. It's a bonfire. A rabbit, like a gray white bunny. You might see outside a wild bunny. That might be significant. It might be a confirmation that this reading's for you. Knight of Pentacles. Something's been very slow moving for you, Cancer. What is this about? I'm hearing something's been on your mind, Cancer. There's been something on your mind. Justice. Something's been on your mind. Well, something's been taking a little bit too long to come in or show fruition, or maybe just to have the right answer, or for you to just feel right about the situation. Maybe it's just not been very good clarity or something, but there's something that has been like on your mind, and it's slow moving. The Star. Okay. Star. Beautiful. Queen of Wisdom. The Star. These are all going to be your energies right here. Okay. What's the situation about with Cancer? What's the situation about with Cancer? It kind of wants to, but okay. Could have something to do with home, your community, your friends, your family, your extended family, family events, friends, parties, gatherings, community gatherings. Maybe it's your school, your kids' school. Okay. So situation has to do with something like that. And it's been on your mind. Maybe there's something going on. Okay. 7 of Strength, 7 of Wands. Like, you feel like you've been having to protect your energy, or protect yourself, protect your kids, protect your life. The Chariot. Maybe it's like a commitment of some sort to something, and you're like trying to gain clarity. It's been on your mind a lot. You're trying to gain clarity to something. You're trying to see something. Wanting to know if something will work out, if you're connecting, or... Okay, let's get a few more. What is this situation for Cancer? What is the situation for Cancer? With her community, Chariot, higher self. Maybe there's something your higher self, your soul is calling you to recognize you know, is wanting you to do, but maybe sometimes you're not even quite acknowledged. Sometimes, you know, there's things like I'll hear in the background of my mind, and for a long time before I finally before that instant comes when I finally recognize that that thought was even back there jumbled up, right? You know, that used to happen to me a lot. Now I'm a lot more aware of my thoughts, and so that didn't really happen much anymore, but it does every now and then, and I have to catch that, right? That's like your higher self talking to you. Okay, so that might be important for someone, and that might be what's on your mind. There's something like almost nagging you. You should do something, you shouldn't do something, clarity on something. It's just, okay, come on, let's get a few more. Six of Swords. One more, please, for the situation for Cancer. It's like you want movement to go towards something. You want it to be a very fair and just thing, but you are like the person that needs clarity on it first. It's been slow, and it's not been moving and maybe as fast as you would like it. And you've been patient. You've been patiently waiting on whatever this is, the intel, the feeling to be right, whatever, you know what I mean? The Empress. Wow. Yeah. You've been nurturing this thing. You've been taking care of it. You've been loving this thing. Whatever this is for you, place it wherever it fits for you in your life. If it fits, if it doesn't, just let it go. But for someone, it fits. For a lot of people, it probably fits. Is what I'm feeling. So there's something that you're wanting clarity on, and it maybe it's something to do with, I don't know, it's like deep, comes from the heart space. High Priestess, that's what I'm saying. I know this is spiritual. It's got to be spiritual, I'm telling you. We've got the Empress, the Chariot, which is, the Chariot can also mean something very much like connected to your higher self. And then we got the High Priestess plus the Star. You know, I almost said it before. I mean, I definitely think that you are star seeds. You are star seeded. You're here on this planet, and you're star seed. I really feel that way. I feel like you're very tapped into the divine. You know, the Chariot, again, can mean someone that is connecting to their higher self and letting their higher self run the show, you know, if you will. And maybe you're kind of worried, and you're like wanting to gain clarity on what you feel is the truth. Like maybe you're like not sure if your psychic abilities or your whatever gifts it is that God has given you, if they're really your gifts, or if you know what I mean. Like sometimes, especially at the beginning, if you've never had any confirmation, especially if you don't have anyone that's around you that can show you or tell you, yeah, that's exactly true, and like how could you have known that? You couldn't have, right? If you don't have someone around you, like it's hard to know if these gifts are legit or real, right? And so I feel like you're trying to gain some clarity and some truth, and you know, trying to gain a new perspective, clarity on that whole thing. Are these the gifts that God given me? Is this the right path for me? Is this how it really feels to be connected to my higher self? Is this the feeling that I would feel? Does that make sense? And that goes with this Lover's card. Exactly what I mean. It's like the Lover's card can also mean a decision that needs to be made, that has been made, something like that. And again, with this whole reading, I feel like there is some type of clarity you're trying to gain so you can make a decision on something. Maybe it is to make a decision on a lover. Maybe you're trying to see if you're trying to open up your discernment abilities and see, hey, is this person good for me and my spiritual pathway, the way I want to be living my life and my highest good? Is this person good for that? And maybe you're trying to just get the clarity on that. You know, it could be multiple things here, right? Okay, Spirit. So what do you have for advice for Cancer? What's the advice you got for Cancer? Let's get a little bit more in depth. Let's get a little bit more info, Spirit, if you can. Clear these. All right, let's get a bit more information. What is this? What is this about? What answers are they looking for? What is this whole thing about? Try to get you guys a little bit more clarity. I know how that is to be where you are. If that's where you are, I don't know. Maybe it... Who knows? We'll see. All right, Spirit. Where's this person at? What's going on? What are they trying to gain clarity on? King of Wands. A King of Wands. Adventure. I am consciously aware of every thought I have. This goes with exactly what I was saying a little bit ago with those thoughts that are going in the background and sometimes you can't hear them, you know, because all your other thoughts are too loud. This is exactly how I became more aware of all the thoughts that run through my head. I woke up every day and did my whole thing. And this was one of the affirmations I said daily. I am consciously aware of every single thought that runs through my head that I have. That is, I did that every day. I still do it. Angels. So angels are with you and they are trying to work with you at this time and trying to give you more clarity on something. But we're going to get there. We're going to figure it out. Adventure. King of Wands. Okay. We're going to get there. It's so crazy that card out of... this is a big old stack. We're going to go through both of them, but this is my stack of cards that I've made. So it's crazy that card comes out. It's like I'm psychic or something. Funny. Okay. Which I feel like that's kind of what you're wondering. Like you're trying to get through is like you're trying to find out how to know when you're getting a download. How to know when you're connecting to your higher self, to your angels. Like I almost feel like that's a little bit of what you're going through right now, but I feel like it's because of some type of really big decision coming through. I feel like it has to do with this like lover's situation. Or maybe it just has to do with some kinky sex. Okay. Lighten that up. Queen of Cups. So we have 2 Queen of Cups out here. So you are definitely a beautiful soul in your heart space. Intuitive. I mean, look at all these cards showing how intuitive you are. Yeah. You're a spiritual boss for sure. That just kind of popped out for a second. Spiritual boss, I would say so. Abundance. Someone is falling in love with you. I knew this had to do with some type of decision you're going to have to make. Maybe it's between, dare I say, kings. Okay. What else? Nostalgia. You know, like looking back on memories. So this is someone that you know or have known. Like this is someone you know. Like you have memories with. Like you've made memories with. Like maybe you went to college with them or you went to school with them even in high school, you know. But you have some type of memories with them. Because they're looking back or you're looking back on memories. Okay. I just can't help but like feel like you're very connected to Source and God, your spirit team, passed on loved ones too. Like there's so many cards out here saying that. So just know if there's signs, synchronicities coming in for you, like don't overlook them and think it was just coincidence because that's not coincidence. These things are not coincidence, okay? 10 of Cups. This is a very loving person. They're very much in their heart space, in their feels for you. We got the card No. That could have just came out because the other one, the Ten of Cups, was coming out. Sometimes they'll come out together when they're real close. Some things are not black and white. That's exactly what I was feeling a minute ago. Like, you know, there are no such things as coincidences, and nothing is just black and white. It's just not that way. So don't look at it as just a simple explanation for anything, because it's not. It's not gonna be that way most of the time. Okay, what other information can you tell me about this situation that Cancer is going through? What could help Cancer? Windfall of money abundance. Cleanse your space. I just cleansed my whole house just before I did this video. Past memories. See, I told you there's some past memories, nostalgia, that you or this person is like, you know, reflecting on or going back on and thinking of. Abundance, windfall. We got two things for abundance and windfall. Maybe this thing that you're trying to gain clarity on, maybe it's also about like a work thing. Maybe you're trying to spiritually find out if like you should go for something spiritually and something, I don't know, something like that. Maybe you're just trying to understand that whole world better, so you can understand your gifts better. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, is you're really trying to figure out your gifts and understanding what maybe happens to you or has had happened to you. Throat chakra, that one, I can't remember which one it was earlier. That was on Coffee Date. Universal law number 3. The law of cause and effect. See, nothing is a coincidence. The will. And see, that's all about, that's 3 things now. That one's not supposed to be in there. Wow, okay, so what I'm getting is that there is someone that you or this person is thinking of you, Cancer, or you're thinking of them. I'm not sure which one. I got multiple things out here saying it's a woman, and I got over here the King of Wands. So I think I'm talking to a woman, and I think there is a King of Wands. So the Cancer I'm talking to right now is the Queen of Cups, Empress, the Star, High Priestess, and she's the one that may need to be making a decision about a lover, or maybe just trying to understand the character of someone that they're thinking about a lot. Archangel Michael is with you, Cancer. Archangel Michael is with you heavily. We have 2 cards out here saying, see, oops, sorry. Angels, Archangel Michael. We have 2 cards out here. You're highly protected, Cancer. Okay, your angels are absolutely with you, watching over you, because you have a servant's heart. You really mean no harm by anything you're doing. Like I said, this whole reading was more about you trying to gain clarity and you have a good, pure heart. This Just card out here next to the Star, you have like the highest form of pure intentions there is. Like you can't get better than that. You know what I'm saying? Pure intentions. That's, you know. So YouTube, maybe Cancer, you have a YouTube channel, or maybe you watch someone on YouTube. Maybe that's who you're watching on YouTube. And truth, I speak the truth. So everything I'm speaking is the truth. Friend or another person will use against you. I don't know why that one popped out again. And addiction. But if you feel like that someone you know has a problem or is addicted to someone or something, and that they somehow would use something against you, or I'm not sure what that is, but I don't get any of this energy. This whole thing right here, I don't get any of that energy, but I don't know. You know, this cleanse thing, I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. Let's go ahead and pull some cards here. I'm feeling like, though, through all of that stuff I got was, you're trying to gain clarity on your own spiritual pathway. Although, and your angels are with you heavily right now. This new relationship you're going to step into, I feel like you're curious about it. You're looking into it. You're like thinking back on the memories. Oh, that was a good memory, good times, you know, very heartfelt. I feel like there's been no talk, no communication, and I feel like once you do talk to this person and communicate, I feel like you might even have a coffee date. Okay, maybe afterwards. Just saying. I don't know. Okay, this could be someone you know. Which again, that was like twice I said that this could be someone you've known since you were younger by the cards that came out. I feel like you've been kind of a little bit in defensive mode. Maybe the last time you guys spoke or the last time you guys hung out, maybe you kind of came off as a like very like just defensive. I'm getting, I don't know. Maybe you came off as a little defensive, and so they're just kind of worried about approaching you. Kind of the energy I'm getting, not gonna lie. Okay, so angel, spirit guides, ascended masters, what advice do you have for the Cancer? I was going to try to keep this at 20, but I went over a little. All right. Lovers. The Lovers flipped over. So, okay, what advice do you have about the Lovers? Angel, spirit guides, Archangel Michael. What advice do you have about this lover situation for Cancer? What advice? Truth. I speak the truth. Everything I've said tonight is the truth. You've seen all the cards come out. You've seen me lay them out. This is truth. The person you want, or you, or both of you have a servant's heart. That's why I feel like there's so many angels on this situation with you, Cancer, because this woman had the Queen of Cups come out twice. Also, the Empress, which is the most loving, nurturing card in the whole deck. So if you're a guy or the girl, it don't matter. It's showing for both sides that you both are very pure intentions. Your intentions are pure for one another. For what you guys want for each other, it's pure. Like, that's honestly the energy I'm getting. Okay, Cancer? Okay? But anyway, so the Lovers came out with the Fool, new beginnings. There is going to be a new beginning. How is this going to take place? So what advice do you got? How is this going to take place? What does Cancer need to do? How is there going to be a new beginning? What's going to happen? Judgment. So self-reflect. You need to maybe self-reflect. How can I make this happen? How can I step into this relationship with this person? How can I make this happen? What do I need to do? Is there something I could do to help further the communication or the communication, the coffee date? Ask them on a coffee date. Maybe you just have to be that one that goes to them and asks them or something, you know? I don't know if you're the guy or girl I'm talking to. I'm just saying that's what's coming out. Anything else? The Magician. See? Okay, so if someone doesn't make a move here, then it's going to go into a stalemate position. You both are manifesting each other in. But if neither one of you decide to make a forward movement towards the other, then it's going to end in constant blindfolded, don't know where you're going, because you two are supposed to be going towards each other. You're supposed to have a bond that is unbreakable. Okay? And so one or the other needs to budge and go towards the other. That's what I'm getting. Okay? That's what I have for you. Who was I on? Yeah, Cancer. All right, Cancer. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye now.